Alright, what is up YouTube? It is K-Rod here. I'm back with another good video, boxing wise, for y'all today. I wanted to talk about Mr. Jermall Charlo, what he has been up to lately. I'm not so sure what he has been up to. Don't really follow him a lot. I mean, I follow him on Instagram, but I wanted to kind of discuss this issue of Charlo because I've always been kind of curious to wanting to know, hey, Charlo, are you going to ever fight Mr. David Benavidez? Because you've been pretty quiet lately. Don't know what he is doing. Uh, I think, honestly, I don't know, man. I think, honestly, where things are going as of now, I kind of do just think, like, at this point, I think Charlo is really throwing his career downhill, and he's just really not that good of a fighter as many would say. And I think, honestly, I don't know, man. Like, I really do have a lot of, respect for Charlo, and I think, man, I gotta share that. Oh my God, funny. The King, Mr. Devin Haney. Wow, Devin is a killer on the internet. Shout out to the King, Mr. Devin Haney. But as far as Jermall Charlo's recent activity goes, I believe he is currently facing some form of charges. I know he got arrested and some shit over some, like restaurant issue that he got, I guess, locked up for. I'm not too sure. I don't know. Honestly, I think at the end of the day, if he's able to get through his legal issues of what he, gotten into with this, hopefully this felony robbery, dispute bullshit that happened at the bar, down in Texas, I'm hoping can, he can get through this, and I think this will, make himself a little bit more wiser and not going through this bullshit and what happened over at the bar, and of him being, very unprofessional and very, how should I say, very aggressive. I would hope that he can, get through that. Uh, I think honestly, at the end of the day, Charlo just needs to have like a better group of people around him, and I don't want to see him get locked up for any stupid shit. Um, I would hope that he would not get, caught with any charge or anything that, he would get himself caught into in any eyes of law enforcement. As much as I hate the police and I don't like the state, but I just think it's better to just keep yourself defensive, and I think it's better to not do these types of things when you are a professional athlete, 24/7. So that's pretty much what I have to say on that. But in regards to the other situation I wanted to talk about the David Benavidez situation. If Charlo is ever to, return back to boxing, I would, I would hope he does, because I really want to see Charlo succeed, and I think Charlo really needs to, start making big moves in his career, because there will be a time where Charlo's not going to be as physically gifted in boxing to do the things that he wants to do. And I kind of do think, like, he's not fully, like, I don't see Charlo being fully committed to boxing as he once was, because it seems like he's now taking the sport, like, lightly. He's not giving it 110%. all the way through, and I feel like that's gonna be a really bad motive to his detriment because guys like Canelo, love him or hate him as much as I hate him the most, Canelo does put in the work inside the gym. Uh, it may be a little bit suspect due to what he does outside of boxing, because I mean, I don't think Canelo is this type of athlete that is training clean. I do think he's still on drugs, and I think he tries to do anything possible to keep the computerol levels low once he's ready to fight. And I think it just shows like he's already fading away with, with steroids on. And I think that's what's going to happen to Canelo when he's already had too much of the drugs that he's putting inside his body. And I just think like eventually you're going to see a massive transformation where Canelo is not he's not the same fighter that you see him to be. Especially athletes that do cheat on a regular basis with keeping themselves, unsusceptible to being caught dirty. It's still gonna show the body, let the body deteriorating at some point in time when you're not able to use that drug as much anymore because your body will have limits to taking it. So when everything comes down to being a massive overturn and having less success out of it and more negative side effects to it, I think that's what's going to happen to Canelo. And sadly enough, I just don't see him growing into a better athlete for the rest of his boxing career. And I would hope that his health is okay, because I don't want to wish bad things on people that I don't like. Unless you're just a piece of shit in general, then then I have a pretty evil demonic side that I don't respect that of people. But either way, Canelo Canelo is at least putting work in the gym to get his body right, to get his skills right, and he's ready. He's ready for action. But for Charlo's case is a little bit different. He does put the work in the gym when he wants to, but it seems like on fight night, there's something wrong with his drive, with how he fights and where he fights. And I think where him and his brother, Jermall, they obviously fight different, but when we see the Charlo brothers fight, in their hometown, where they don't really fight as often out there, but they don't really seem to prepare and focus as well because there's so many distractions around them for them to not be fully prepared to the fight. But whenever they fight outside of their home state, they do absolutely well. And I think they should continue to do that because, especially them continuing their careers, depending on what they do, they still need to focus on the fight that they're, at hand with. So I think where Charlo is at in his career, it would be a lot better for him to, have more activity in the ring and stop having these long layoffs, because guys like David Benavidez, killers at other divisions that want to take you out, those guys are definitely putting in the work, and they're at least staying active throughout the entire year. So I think Charlo just trying to be out and about, not really caring so much about boxing and just focusing more on outside life rather than boxing in general. That's not a good sign. A laid back fighter will always be a defeated fighter, especially when they're too comfortable. They already have everything in place and their life is straight. They don't need to worry so much about what's going to happen in the sport. If they're making it big and living it big, then they just live off of that money until they get knocked off. But I don't Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to see that out of Charlo. I want to see Charlo succeed and do the things that he wants to do. And I'm pretty sure he's making money off the back end in his fights, but the fights themselves are definitely not worth seeing. But I would like to see that fight between him and Canelo, or David Benavidez, like that'll definitely suit him better when he's ready to step up to that level of competition. But either way, it's just like, what Charlo is doing outside the ring is what concerns me. I hope he keeps his decision making, properly balanced, and he doesn't do anything off the wall crazy, and I wish nothing but the best for him. But in regards to David Benavidez and Canelo, I think Charlo really needs to start focusing about those guys in the future, because eventually Charlo will become the pass of boxing. And Charlo, he's only like, 31 years old, same age as his brother, but either way, it would be really nice to see Charlo, stay active and just keep his butt inside the gym. I think that's not the biggest problem. Ronnie Shields isn't being aggressive enough in telling Charlo that he needs to be focused on boxing and stop, sacrificing so much time away from the gym when you could use all that time to go back to the gym. And I think where Charlo is at in his career, when you are a world champion and you're trying to chase greatness, I think Charlo really needs to rethink that principle, because it just seems like eventually both Charlo brothers will be on the decline, but it's like, who's going to decline faster than who? And I think Jermall Charlo has a higher ceiling to fall faster than Jermell. Because Jermell, he has a goal to make it big at 154 to win undisputed. And good enough, his fight with Brian Castano, he did the best he could, which became a close fight that many had sought to be, a very close, decision. But either way, the fight itself was very close. I don't know what to really say other than, like, yeah, I thought Jermell lost that fight, but the judges had it the way they had it, and Jermall Charlo, he did his thing by saying that he didn't think that these scorecards were accurate to the closest margin, but he thought he had won the fight, and I had no disagreement over that, because I thought Jermell won too. But at the same time, I can understand why he could have lost, because Castaño came to fight, and Jermell, he left himself wide open to get picked with shots that he shouldn't have been caught with. And if he had boxed Castaño more to the inside, he definitely would have given him problems off his outside jab and just catching him with like those mean left hooks, because Charlo is a really good counter puncher with the hooks, and I think that's what Castaño had done wrong. But either way, Charlo, he's a good fighter. I think both Charlos just need to get ultimately tested at this point in their careers. And I would like to see Jermall Charlo back into the mix. Same thing with Jermall. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And, yeah, this is Kieran Rodriguez signing out. Thank you guys. And let me know what you guys think. Do you think Charlo needs to focus more on his career? Both Charlo brothers, actually. But, in particularly, do you think Jermell or Jermall, they're in serious trouble of, declining in their careers, so they need to take better action with them, or with it. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. And, yeah, this is Kieran Rodriguez, signing out. Thank you, and goodbye.